it's very easy to tell people to learn how to be grateful about where they are in life and all they've achieved. But if you're someone like me, you would most likely be struggling with that, because I like to think about what I want to achieve and I compare it with where I am, and I struggle a lot with being grateful with where I'm at the moment. So what I do is that I like to step out of myself and reassess my life like it's a movie and judge, and most times I tend to be grateful. I want to tell a very short personal story. So I was born in Abuja, and a lot of times when you tell people that you're born in Abuja, they think that, oh, you must be Ajebo and all those kind of things. But no, it's the opposite. The Abuja that I grew up in was not the Wuse and Gwarimpa Abuja. It was the Gwagwalada. That was the Abuja that I grew up in. And there we don't speak good English. I was not speaking good English there. Yes, I was going to school, but I was not speaking good English. It was just not normal to be speaking good English. And yeah, at some point, for one reason or the other, El Rufai, who was the FCT minister at the time, wanted to demolishing houses because of this Abuja redesigning and stuff like that. So I had to come to the east and stay with my cousins for some time and continue my schooling while my dad figured out the rest. So I came to the east, Owerri to be precise. And when I came, the very first thing that I noticed was how my cousins were communicating. They were speaking clean English. Oh, welcome. Mommy said that you're going to come around. Mommy said you're a cousin, that you stay in Abuja. It was too quick. I was struggling to get the hold of all the things. It was a lot of information at the same time, but I had to adjust. I remember one time, still on that same day, where my cousin said something like, he said, Mommy said we should have our siesta. I was like, siesta? Siesta sounded like meat pie. It sounded like it was shawarma. It sounded like something Eddie will have. When we said we should have our siesta, I just thought it was something we should eat. I didn't understand what siesta meant. But I want to make this story very quick. And so the point is that in class, I got into school, primary 2. I was admitted on trial. I actually did not pass the common entrance exam. They just admitted me on trial. And in class, I wasn't answering questions. I was just very quiet. I was not trying to embarrass myself because, I could not express myself. So they took me as the quiet boy, the calm guy or shy boy. They did not understand that my being quiet was because I really could not express myself. And whenever they asked questions in class, I'll just stand up and give an answer that was from as much as I understood my imagination and how I understood the questions. And more often than not, the class would laugh. And whenever the class laughed, I took it as a sign of approval that I was saying something right. You understand? I did not know that they were mocking me. You understand? I just took it that. Or I don't think they were mocking me. I think they really thought I was just trying to be funny. And like I said, I just took it that I was doing the right thing. So, one of those days, my auntie called I and my cousins. I was like, okay, see my phone number. I want you to learn this phone number in case there's a reason for emergency and all of that. You can call me. And I learned the number. 0913 480 1713. 0913 480 1713. Don't go and call it Sam. So yeah, I went to school the next day. And it was like all these Fridays where school is rounding up and there's no free period. There are no lectures or classes going on, no subjects going on, primary school. Auntie Eukaria, her name, God bless her, she said, okay, let's do something fun. Since you are making noise, let's do something fun and wait till closing period. So she said, if you have a special number, come out and present your special number. And like I said, I don't raise my hands in class. I will never raise my hands up in class, no matter how simple the question was, even if I felt like I knew the answer, because I knew that I could not say exactly what I had in my mind, exactly the way it was, I would just not bother. But this one, I felt like this was straightforward. Like all I needed to say is my special number is, you understand? So I raised my hand up. Everybody was like, Pascal raised his hand up, like the whole class. Normally when I give answers in class, they always laugh at me, so they already labeled me class clown. I'm like, okay, Pascal, everybody wanted to hear what I wanted to say, and I came in front of the class and I said, my special number is 0913 480 1713. And I'm like, and everybody started laughing. Everybody was laughing, and again, I took it as a sign of approval that, okay, I said something like, And the teacher was, Auntie Eukaria was mad. She was pissed. She was like, this boy, you cannot be serious. You're always joking. And she laid me down and flogged me. Flogged me, she just, not in an abusive way. She flogged me well. You understand? She disciplined me properly. I cried because I did not understand it. I went back, I took the paper that my auntie gave me and I looked at it. I was like, I said this thing correctly. I tried it again, 0910. I was like, I got this number. I could not understand why I was flogged. I was like, this one time that I raised my hand up to give an answer, it's like, see what I know they like though. So, point is that Auntie Eukaria called me after school and began to ask me questions, and she realized that, oh, I wasn't doing all those things intentionally. This was literally like, she just understood, you understand? She just got this in, and then she took me under her wing and she started tutoring me, started giving me Queen Primer from basic 1, you know, I was in basic 2. It was like, she just took me in, and a smart child is a smart child now. From primary 3, I just got myself and I started speaking good English and became a proud motherfucker. But that aside, I think about that period. If El-Rufai did not destroy houses, I wouldn't have come to the East. If I did not come to the East, Auntie Eukaria would not have picked me up. If Auntie Eukaria did not pick me up, I wouldn't be in the position where I am now, that I am dreaming about the kind of things that I'm dreaming about. When I picture things this way, I tend to be grateful. I mean, this is just one out of a lot of scenarios or stories that I think about and like, I have every reason to be grateful. So yeah. So when you are struggling to think, or when you look around and you can't see reasons why you should be grateful, when you're struggling, you're feeling like, oh, you need a job, or you're not doing well academically, or you're feeling whatever thing it is, I don't know what it is that is making you feel down or not appreciative of the life that you have. Take a step back and reassess your life from a neutral point of view. And most times you'll see a lot of reasons to be grateful. Yeah, I thought of this while I was doing stuff and I felt like I should share it. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.